Install the castle nut onto the buffer tube with the large notches facing the rear of the buffer tube. Thread the castle nut onto the buffer tube about 3/4 of an inch. Insert the receiver end plate with the bump facing the open end of the buffer tube. Thread the assembly onto the receiver until the front edge of the tube reaches the edge of the buffer tube retainer hole. Insert the buffer retaining spring into the retainer and drop the assembly into the hole. Turn the buffer tube until the lip captures the pin. Check to be sure that the pin can move freely. Rotate the buffer tube clockwise slightly to expose the takedown pin detent hole. Insert the rear takedown pin with the slot facing the rear of the receiver. Insert the detent, followed by the detent spring. Rotate the buffer tube counterclockwise until the receiver end plate is over the spring. Slide the end plate forward until the bump nests into its registration hole in the receiver, being sure not to kink the spring. Hold in place while hand tightening the castle nut. Check to make sure the takedown pin operates properly before proceeding. Using a castle nut wrench or armorer's wrench, tighten the castle nut to approximately 40 foot-pounds of torque. Insert the assembled buffer and spring into the buffer tube and compress it until it snaps behind the retainer.